In Top Gun 3, what fresh obstacles can Maverick expect to encounter, and how will he overcome them? As we go into the thrilling world of Top Gun 3, fans of Maverick and all things Top Gun are ready to soar to new heights. It's time to learn everything there is to know about this eagerly awaited sequel as rumors start to circulate. Top Gun 3 promises to take us on an incredible journey filled with exhilarating airborne stunts and heart-pounding action moments. Let's get started. It was officially announced on January 12, 2024, over 2 years after Top Gun. Maverick debuted in theaters that Paramount Pictures was working on Top Gun 3. The announcement that Tom Cruise had inked a new, non-exclusive contract with Warner Bros. to create original and IP pictures that was soon followed by the news. Viewer signage, this was a surprising movie, especially considering that Tom Cruise had been one of Paramount Pictures' biggest stars with movies like Top Gun, Maverick and The Mission, Impossible series. The announcement that came so soon after Cruise's WB deal fell through was probably a move by Paramount to demonstrate that they're still in business with Cruise. With Tom Cruise making a victorious comeback in Top Gun, Maverick, a third Top Gun film, seemed inevitable, and the future of the series is starting to become more apparent. Tom Cruise returned to one of his most recognizable performances as Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell in Top Gun. Maverick, which was released 36 years after the film became a cultural phenomenon. Maverick rekindled the audience's love for Captain Pete Mitchell, and Top Gun 3 was quickly in demand. In Top Gun, Maverick returned Captain Mitchell to Fightertown, USA, so he could instruct a new group of pilots who dared to call themselves the best of the best. Using amazing aerial photography and a strong sense of nostalgia for the first Top Gun, Maverick fully embraced current Pete Mitchell's Top Gun. Maverick was a movie office success, earning $1.4 billion worldwide and ranking among the top breakthrough blockbusters of 2022. In spite of this, the construction of Top Gun 3 was not hurried, and no solid news was released until 2024. You might be curious to know about the latest news on the upcoming season of Top Gun 3. Are you excited to know about it? The most recent information about Top Gun 3 finally confirms the film's existence after over a year of conjecture, and Tom Cruise is returning to the lead role. Cruise is now confirmed to return to the blockbuster Paramount film after inking a big deal with Warner Bros. in January 2024, as his current pact isn't exclusive. But given Cruise's hectic schedule, the highly anticipated Top Gun 3 may be shelved for some time. It was officially announced that the film would be made, and it was also stated that Glenn Powell would reprise his role as Rooster, and that Miles Teller would reprise his role as Hangman. The script will be written by Aaron Kruger, who co-wrote Top Gun: Maverick. Director Joseph Kosinski is expected to return to direct the film. Even though there's been a lot of conjecture regarding the sequel, because Top Gun was such a big hit at the box office, formal confirmation of the film didn't come until January 2024. However, word of Tom Cruise's comeback as Pete Mitchell also followed the confirmation, providing more evidence that the sequel would be released shortly. Do you wonder about the characters of this upcoming season? According to the sources, the majority of the Top Gun 3 cast is yet unknown. Early rumors indicate that Maverick's group may make a big comeback. There were suspicions that Tom Cruise wouldn't be in the third movie, but when the sequel was announced in January 2024, it was confirmed that he would play Pete Maverick Mitchell again. Cruise's Maverick co-stars Glenn Powell as Rooster and Miles Teller as Hangman would also be joining him. It was also confirmed. On the other hand, Tom Cruise has gained recognition for his roles in action movies with an abundance of spectacular stunts and captivating storylines, mainly recognized for his roles in The Mission, Impossible series. Cruise has emerged as a force in the action film industry and won praise and notoriety for his propensity to perform amazing stunts without the assistance of a stunt coordinator. Although he has certainly benefited greatly from the Mission Impossible franchise, he was perhaps made famous worldwide by other films as well. Maverick's conclusion didn't specifically hint at a third film, but it also wasn't necessary for a follow-up to succeed. There will undoubtedly be a new mission in Top Gun 3 that involves Maverick and the other pilots, and the significance of the mission for their character development will take precedence over the details. Maverick did sow the seeds of a possible new tale, since Admiral Kane intended to replace pilots with an armada of drones in place of human pilots, in an attempt to demonstrate that humans are more powerful than machines. Top Gun 3 would put Maverick and the other human pilots against Kane's drones. A reunion between the cast of Top Gun and this narrative would be incredible. A fight against the machines sets up the ideal reunion tale for Top Gun 3, as was previously indicated, the majority of the crew left for Top Gun 2, a fitting homage to the first film. Top Gun 3 might see the original squad of fighter pilots reunited to demonstrate that humans are still more capable of flying than machines. It goes without saying that the plot of Top Gun 3 will include drones taking the place of human pilots, but it will be interesting to see what role they play. Is Tom Cruise set to receive an Oscar? Top Gun. With $160 million, Maverick shattered the record for Memorial Day weekend earnings and went on to rank in the top 10 domestically for 19 weeks. It surpassed movies like Jurassic World, Dominion, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness to become a cultural sensation and the largest summer blockbuster. It went on to become Tom Cruise's highest-grossing film, taking in $718 million domestically and $1.4 billion internationally, to currently the 12th highest-grossing film in the international box office and the 5th highest-grossing film in domestic box office history. The movie won Best Sound and was nominated for 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. After both films became huge hits at the box office, especially Top Gun. Maverick, many wondered if a third Top Gun film would ever be made. The consensus was in favor, and Paramount Pictures probably wants yet another sequel. However, many people questioned whether a Top Gun sequel would ever be released, given that the first one took more than 30 years to arrive. Do you remember what Top Gun 3 was all about? Let's have a look at those. Tom Cruise, the main character from the first 2 movies, is confirmed to return as the vivacious Maverick with his crazy ideas. This suggests that the third movie will maintain the same level of excitement and will undoubtedly have a lot of mind-boggling stunts. Actor Miles Teller, another fan favorite, is anticipated to play Bradley Rooster Bradshaw next to Cruise. Even though he hasn't been confirmed, Glenn Powell is probably returning to the Top Gun 3 ensemble, taking on the part of Jake Hangman Cersei. Given that Powell and Cruise, in particular, continued to discuss returning for a third Top Gun movie, it is hardly shocking that Powell will play the same role. Aaron Kruger and Joseph Kosinski, who are well known from the Top Gun film series, are back behind the scenes, since they were instrumental in making Top Gun Maverick a reality. They are already connected to the tale. For their second Top Gun movie, Kosinski directed and Kruger co-wrote the screenplay. For the third film, Kruger will formally return as the writer, and there's a good chance Kosinski will return as both director and producer. As a whole, the movie was not given a release date, although it is anticipated to follow Mission Impossible 8, which opens in theaters in May 2025. Since the movie was only recently announced, there is currently no information on the plot, as it is unlikely that a screenplay has been completed. It will be interesting to observe whether Cruise's Maverick character remains the main character in the film, or if it starts the process of handing the reins to Teller and Powell as the new franchise leaders, emulating the progression of Michael B. Jordan's Adonis Creed as the Creed franchise's star and carrying on the Rocky legacy. Fans will have to rewatch the thrilling flying and epic narrative of Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, which is accessible on Paramount Plus with a subscription, while we wait to hear more. So are you thrilled to watch this upcoming series? If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. And if you like more movie updates, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell icon to not miss out on any video and to get notifications on time. Don't hesitate to give suggestions for our videos. See you in the next one.